with Trump's first 100 to 150 days in office, how do you think he's doing for what he's been doing?
Well, it's disheartening for me. Coming over to the beach during the playoffs in hockey and talking to the friends from Toronto and how many of their friends didn't come to St. Pete Beach, well, at Reddington Shores, just because of the atmosphere that he's created, which is, to me, just totally unnecessary and doesn't create anything positive for our country or for us as citizens or our economy.
He's doing a motherfucking dumbass. I'm 23 years spent in the motherfucking Navy. And look at me, homeless on the motherfucking street. He better leave Russia alone, because Russia got some bombs over there that will take us off the motherfucking map. Black power.
And she ain't lying, motherfucker. I done told you, motherfuckers, Trump ain't no motherfucking good. Stay to yourself. Don't trust that motherfucker.
And then we go into receipt.
I think every president should be required to own a business before they run the country. And I think that Donald Trump's a little crazy, says some shit that's a little outlandish, but he knows what he's doing. He knows how to negotiate. He knows how to bring the players to the table, and he'll move our country economically in the right direction.
In the right direction. And one last thing, what's something in the government that you think that could improve?
I got three things in the government that can improve. Number one, the financial system. We got to abolish the Federal Reserve. Fuck the Fed. Second thing, revolutionize the education system, teach kids about money and consciousness and how to be successful. And third, the food system. Got to stop killing people.
Being as, this is everything I own right here in front of me. And the sky is my blanket, and the concrete is my pillow. So to speak about the economy, I know one thing. And it don't even pertain to the economy. And my father always provides, always. But what I've seen so far is a lot of people that don't want to work. You got a lot of people that don't want to work. A lot of them. Whether they're capable of doing so or not. You know, I mean, well, whatever. We'll leave that subject. And then you're going to see a lot of immigrants working. So if we're not going to fill the role, and I don't want to hear that bullshit about, oh, we'll pay them cheaper. Everybody starts off 15, bro. I go in there, you go in there, they're gonna fucking start you off 15 bucks, 16 bucks. They're gonna fucking, that's what they do. America used to be, and this is, I'm speaking beyond my bounds right now because it's before my time, but America used to be tougher, man. I'm not saying we weak, bro, because we fuck around and find out, but America used to be a lot different. That's old school. I know he would agree with me. I know he'd agree with me. America used to be a lot stronger. After 9/11, we were united again. Everybody wanted to be, everybody looked out for each other. Katrina kind of did that too, and same thing.
First 100 days, I think they revolved around the tariffs, and I want to give him more credit than I would like to, I think. At this point, it looks like a chaos. But if I were to find out what he is trying to do, or his staff is trying to do, it might be that it's a big bluff to bluff other countries to drop their tariffs on American products. And so he's raising tariffs, and if the other countries capitulate and saying, okay, you know what, then we'll stop tariffing American products, and then he drops his tariffs, then the world will be a better place, like back to globalization. If he's this structured, then I'm still waiting. Other than that, just focusing on the first 100 days, I don't think he's doing any good job because this looks like a chaos at this point. Like I said, this is the only credit, not credit, I'm trying to be the devil's advocate here because so far it doesn't make any sense. America is the country that the whole world looks up to or did look up to, and they're not anymore. Then again, the whole world is becoming that way, like isolationists. Maybe this is a side effect of that. Anyway, I would like America to give a good example to the world, and I don't think we are doing that.
Correct. And then what's something that he could change or do better, or something that he's doing really good that you like?
I'd like to say there was something really good, but I can't. I know a lot of people would disagree with that. I think the atmosphere as a whole that's created is nowhere beneficial for our society. I would like to see him, and he kind of is changing course a little bit. The message is getting through him better as far as the tariffs and this isolationist, protectionism type attitude he has. I would really like to see him embrace that more. He's not dumb by any means, and he has such a following, and he can be influential in a very positive manner. I just don't see it coming to him because his ego and just the way he is. The ICE raids definitely are negative. To me, they're anti-Christian. They're tearing families apart, and they're harming valuable members of our society. You know, I want to be able to get things done. I want to be able to. We utilize the resources in so many ways. This is a very agricultural state. They're very prominent and very important to our everyday lives. And I wish that could be recognized for the positive, but everyone wants to emphasize the couple of negative incidents that happen with someone who's illegal. And then it's poured on by DeSantis, by Trump, by our local politicians, which, you know, local is more important than national to me, and I wish we could do a better job as far as standing up for the rights of these people who don't have a voice.
Assume he wants the dollar to be weaker, and he achieved that, or is achieving that, for better exports maybe, and then when he brings everything back, then, you know, at that point, we might see if it was a good idea or not. So far, I don't think that can be achieved in four years, in one term. Plus, with the spending, he's increasing the spending by the new tax bill. Basically, you know, protecting the ultra wealthy. And I understand we need ultra wealthy in this country for some reason, but you know, how far are we gonna go? We gonna just take away from the poor what they have, even that far? You know, it's what happens to the veterans. You know, I understand that, you know, ask not what the country can do for you, but what you can do for the country. But the country should do something about you as well. And I don't see we're going that way where the country will do something for us. So far, not good grades for Donald Trump.
I think Donald Trump is awesome. He did so much within a little time, secured our borders. He's for Bitcoin and currency. Financially, we're going to be set. Gas prices will go down because he wants to drill for oil in America. I think priority is our veterans, our United States veterans should be held more, you know, priority than, like, let's just say, like, other people from other countries. I mean, our veterans are number one. This is why we have freedom, you know. So that's what I believe in.
Do you think the American dream is here or not? And did they promise us that but not give it to us?
It's not promised. Nothing in this world is promised. You're not promised any health. You're not promised any wealth. You're not promised anything. I do believe that it is obtainable. It's something that you can obtain, man. You see people from everywhere. I don't care where you came from. People obtain the American dream. What's the American dream?
Okay.
You got 3 kids. You got a 4-bedroom house.
Vacation one time every year.
Couple cars.
Nice wife,
You might even own a business.
and really, the main thing is not paycheck to paycheck.
So this man made a law. Well, he signed off on a law that states homeless people are not allowed to be found sitting on a sidewalk, sleeping on a sidewalk, anywhere, anytime after October 1st. All right. Supposedly, they let it go for a while. They're slowly but surely enforcing it. They are. And I understand. It doesn't look good at all. But man, have a little bit of humility. You know, like we're all human beings, and you don't know how somebody ended up somewhere. You don't know what somebody's going through. A lot of people don't realize. People don't step out of their shoes and acknowledge or just have a conversation. You know, like right now we're having a conversation. People don't really do that. And majority of the time, yeah, it's some crazy naked old lady laying around, who knows what. But a lot of the times, it's just some young dude playing spades, sitting down, enjoying the shade. You know.